In today's episode of The Story of Animals, we descend to a world often overlooked, one just beneath our feet, a world of tireless workers where discipline, communication, and problem-solving reign supreme. This is the world of ants. Ants, the tiny architects of some of the most complex societies on Earth, have roamed our planet for over 140 million years. In this time, they've evolved strategies of remarkable efficiency, enabling them to thrive in environments as diverse as tropical rainforests, deserts, and even urban jungles. But what is it that makes ants so successful? What strategies do these small creatures use to solve problems and communicate within their colonies? The answer lies not just in their numbers, but in their incredible ability to work together as a unified force, guided by a sophisticated system of communication and problem-solving. Today, we uncover the secrets of the ant colony, how these tiny beings coordinate, innovate, and adapt in ways that rival even the most advanced human societies. An ant colony is a superorganism, an intricate system made up of individuals, yet operating as a single, cohesive unit. Within this bustling community, communication is paramount. Unlike humans, ants do not have the luxury of spoken language. Instead, they rely on a complex system of chemical signals, known as pheromones, to convey messages across vast distances. Each ant, equipped with specialized glands, releases these pheromones to send a variety of signals, ranging from alerts about danger to directions toward food sources. And this is where their remarkable problem-solving abilities begin. When a worker ant stumbles upon a food source, it does not hoard its discovery. Instead, it lays down a pheromone trail, an invisible chemical road, back to the colony. Other ants, sensing the pheromones with their highly sensitive antennae, will follow this trail, reinforcing it with their own pheromones as they march back and forth. But the brilliance of ants' communication does not stop there. If a food source is plentiful, the pheromone trail strengthens, drawing more workers to the feast. However, if the food runs out or a better option is found, the trail weakens and fades, directing the colony's efforts elsewhere. This dynamic, self-organizing system allows ants to solve one of their most fundamental problems: efficiently locating and gathering food in an ever-changing environment. Ants use pheromones in an incredibly sophisticated way. Think of it like a decentralized communication network. Each ant is both a transmitter and receiver of information. The beauty of this system is that it's incredibly flexible. It adapts in real time, based on feedback from the environment. It's a type of swarm intelligence, where the collective actions of many individuals result in a highly efficient and adaptive response. Ants do not simply communicate, they solve problems together. When faced with obstacles, their collective intelligence comes into play. Rather than acting individually, ants combine their efforts in a synchronized manner, exhibiting what scientists call emergent behavior. No single ant gives orders, and yet they work in unison to overcome even the most challenging barriers. This problem-solving ability is perhaps most striking when ants face natural barriers, such as rivers or gaps in the terrain. In some species, like the army ants of Central and South America, workers will form living bridges by linking their bodies together, allowing the rest of the colony to pass over. These living structures can be disassembled and reformed as needed, making them not only highly efficient, but also incredibly adaptable. But ants do not rely solely on physical solutions. They are also skilled strategists when it comes to resource management. When a colony faces a shortage of food or a sudden change in environment, ants will immediately adapt their behavior. Scout ants, sent out to explore new areas, will adjust their routes, covering more ground and testing new areas for resources. Scouts, the pioneers of the ant world, venture beyond the known territory in search of solutions to new problems. These brave individuals often take different paths, scattering in search of new food, water, or shelter. Once a scout succeeds, the colony's highly efficient communication system swings into action, and soon the entire workforce is mobilized, following the newly discovered trail. And yet, even this is only one layer of their problem-solving genius. Ant colonies are divided into specialized castes, each with a specific role. The queen, of course, rules the reproductive realm, but it is the workers, soldiers, and scouts that manage the daily operations. In more complex colonies, the ants even adjust their roles based on the needs of the colony, ensuring that no resource is wasted and no task left undone. Among these castes are the soldiers, larger, more robust ants that protect the colony from potential threats. Their job is not to forage or tend to the queen, but to stand on alert, ready to defend the colony from predators or rival colonies. And when a threat is detected, the ant's communication system springs into action once again. A single alarm pheromone, released by a soldier ant, can mobilize the entire colony in a matter of seconds. Within moments, hundreds of ants pour out of the nest, prepared to defend their home with a level of coordination that even trained military units would envy. In the world of ants, cooperation is the key to survival. Through their intricate communication systems, their ability to solve complex problems, and their unwavering dedication to the colony, ants have mastered the art of teamwork. They remind us that even the smallest creatures can achieve extraordinary things through unity, persistence, and adaptation. As we marvel at their strategies, we are reminded that nature, in all its forms, is filled with lessons waiting to be discovered. In the world of ants, we find not just survival, but a blueprint for thriving. Together, this is their world. This is their story.